Spinning TV.
Hey guys, my name is Marvin April and today we'll be showing you how to set up and operate a boom mic. Okay, next I'll be naming each of these items and then I'll be explaining its functions in smaller summarized detail. So first we have the boom mic. The boom mic allows us to capture the sounds and the voices that we intend to capture. It's also it's like directional, which means that the slant that we catch it on, it allows central access for the sounds that we actually intend to catch. So that's what this is used for. Next we have these two items, which is the screensavers, basically the boom mic covers. What this does is it cuts off noises from the outside like wind, dirt, all those things. Anything that distorts the sound, we use that to block that out. Obviously we can fix it in post as well, but this is if you want to fix it on scene. Next we have the XLR cables. This is very important. What happens with these XLR cables is we plug it into the mic and then we run it down the boom cable and we plug it into the camera or an external audio recording device. But what happens with this is that it has to be very neat, because if it's not neat you will not get the full potential or the sound that you initially want to extract from the recording. Next we have the actual boom, the boom pole. We attach the mic to the end of this. Its function is so that we can, from far positions, or we'll be able to catch sounds from close up. It's still out of the shot though. So the person who's operating this pole will be able to capture sounds from closer up, and you'll also get a set of headphones or earphones that you'll have on, just hearing whether you need to put it closer or put it further according to the audio, how it's coming clearly across on your earphones. Next we have our mic holder. Mic holder is basically to hold the mic, and we put it at the end of this is the connection between the boom pole and the boom mic. Next we have this little strap here just to keep the XLR cable against the boom while in shot, so it doesn't fall into the shot and spoil. Yeah, we don't have to fix anything in post. Okay, so next I'll be showing you how to attach the boom mic to the boom pole. Obviously we'll do that. We obviously have to have one of the screensavers or the wind savers attached on it, depending on your wind situation. If it was more wind, you'd use this. Like for now, we'd use this one. So what we do is we're going to put this into the mic holder. The mic holder, basically what you take is you take this, you push it down, and you get that in. What you do is push it down and slide it in. And then from there, we're going to attach the mic to the boom pole. So what you do is you have the end and you just turn it in at the end. So we turn this in a clockwise direction until it's nice, and we'll just turn it. Okay, sweet, there we go. Next we take the XLR cable. That's very neat, it rolled up all the time. We're gonna find the end that goes into the mic, which is that one. We take it and we're gonna place it nicely there until it clicks. When it clicks, you know it's in. Okay, now that we have our XLR cable attached to our boom mic, which is attached to our boom pole, we are going to go about extending it and showing you how that works. So what happens is we just pull it out nicely. So you're extending the boom pole to nice distances so you can reach from where you are. What happens is with this, with the XLR cable, what you want to do is you want to just tie it around the boom pole in order for it not to move. You don't want to have any unwanted sounds in your video. Also, it keeps it in place so it doesn't fall into the shot. For example, when you hold it, you're going to want to have your boom over your head this way, one at the end and one here. Also, let me just before I get to that, this one is just to like keep it in place here, just to make sure. Also, it's just another reassurance that it doesn't fall into the shot. Next one, you take it and you hold it above your head as high as possible, and you get it low into the shot like that. You can hold it a bit higher, and then you hold it out of the shot but as close as possible to the sound that you want to get. So the person's mouth, the person's throat, you aim it at that, you get their voice, you get the sounds. And then you'll have a pair of earphones on, and then with your earphones you'll be able to hear whether the voices are clear or not, whether you need it louder or not. And with that you can adjust whether you should go a bit closer or a bit further from the person's throat or the subject's mouth. Okay, so there are two things you have to remember when using the shotgun mic with the boom pole. First thing that you have to remember is that when you're shooting a shot, you have to get the mic as close as possible to the subject, so that when the subject speaks or the sound comes out, you get the quality of the voice. So that when the source says something, you get the toppest quality you can get from that. The second thing that you have to remember is that when you have a shot, you should not allow the boom or the person that's working the bull, to fall asleep and have the boom. Come on. Have the person sleeping and they have the boom fall into set, so you want to keep your shot as clear as possible. One of the main uses of the boom is actually to be filming interviewing situations such as this. This is a clear shot without the boom in the shot. If you'd like to see what it looks like with the boom in the shot, with the boom operator placed on the side, this is what it looks like. And that's with the boom entering at the top of the frame. The boom can also be entered from the bottom or from either sides, but in this case, entering from the top. The cameraman also speaks with the boom operator just to let him know whether to lower the boom or to higher the boom in order to keep the shot clean. When shooting a shot, make sure that the boom mic and the boom pole is non-existent in the shot. You should not be able to see the pole or the boom mic in the shot, neither its shadow. If you have a closer look over the shot, in the shot over here next to the human being, you'll see a shadow of the boom mic or the boom pole inside the shot. There are various ways to prevent this by adjusting the lighting, positioning, or simply fixing it in post. So basically, in all essence, if your boom is not long enough to reach the actors, if you have a wide shot going and you do not have a hidden camera, hidden onset, then basically you're out of luck, because then you'll have to fix it in post. But in other words, thank you so much for watching our tutorial today. If you have any questions, you can contact the numbers on screen, or you can drop us an email on the email address. You could like our page, you could follow us on Twitter, and you could subscribe to our YouTube channel. But thank you so much for watching the tutorial today, and enjoy the rest of your journey with learning the equipment of using cameras and things.